Just when all hope seemed alone, love opened the door for us. He said, come to the table, come join the sinners who have been redeemed. Take your place beside the Savior. Sit down and be set free. Come to the table. Come meet this mighty crew of misfits, these liars and these thieves. There's no one unwelcome here. And all of the sin, all the shame that you brought with you, leave it at the door. Let mercy draw you near. Come to the table. Come join the sinners who have been redeemed, and take your place beside the Savior. Sit down and be set free. Come to the table. Come to the table. So the year is 1997, and the day is December 25th. Y'all remember that Christmas so vividly because I was sick as a dog. I remember that my brother and my cousins were all opening up their presents, and I was on the other side in the bedroom hearing the sound of Christmas, and it just made me sick. And I woke up the next morning, and I remember I didn't feel like celebrating. I just wanted to be home in my own house. And so we drove from my uncle's house back home, and I rested. And then December 27th, 1997, that was a day that was very, very special to me, because on that day I got to celebrate Christmas finally. Finally. And every single present I had procured was there. Y'all all in my room all at the same time. Nintendo 64 made an appearance. Beautiful. But the thing I wanted the most was this little rectangle. And I opened it up, and there it was. I've been waiting all year for this compact disc. Do you know what a compact disc is? You do good. We have some in our merch stand. You guys can check them out. But this CD, y'all, this CD was the one. I put it in my boombox, right? And I pushed play, and something happened inside of me. See, once a decade, something happens to me. I look around, and I realize I really need to clean my room, and that is what I did. I cleaned my room, and I listened to this CD, and I cleaned my room, and I listened and I cleaned. My mom walked in to check in on me, and her eyes were blinded by the beauty of my room. Only time it ever happened. She left, and I kept cleaning my room because I wanted to hear this CD, top to bottom, a masterpiece. But the penultimate song, the second to last song on that CD, was my favorite song, one of my favorite songs of all time, a song called Worlds Apart. Yo, poetic masterpiece from start to finish. It just grows and grows in passion and angst and anxiety, and it just explodes into this beautiful thing. And I don't think that our song Come to the Table would have been written had it not been for me getting to hear a song called Worlds Apart by a band called Jars of Clay. Now that album in my life was so pivotal, but I didn't realize that that song would become an integral part of my life 1 year later. See, because on December 27th, 1998, I came home from a buddy's house. We'd been watching WWF wrestling back when it was called that, with an F. But I came home and I knew something was wrong. Something was off, and I went and sat on the couch, and my mom and dad came down the stairs, and tears were in both of their eyes. And I'll never forget my dad looking right at me and saying, "David, your mother and I have decided to get a divorce." I was 16 years old. 16, which meant I pushed through them and remember about that night is the world was forever changed. It had fallen out from under me, and I was untethered, and I didn't care about anything. I didn't care. Why would I care if I came back? Why would I care at all? I just drove. And I drove so fast and so reckless because I did not care at all. Not a single ounce of care inside of me. Everything was gone. I felt like all was lost. And then I pushed play on my radio. And a song called Worlds Apart by a band called Jars of Clay. It met me in my car that night. It wasn't an accident. It sounded like this. To love you, take my world apart. 'Cause I am on my knees. Take my world apart. Broken on my knees. Take my world apart. I am on my knees. Take my world apart. I'm broken on my knees. To the faithful, to the doubters, to the heroes, to the cowards, to the prisoners and the soldiers, to the young and to the older, all who hunger, all who thirst, all of the last and all the first, all the paupers and the princes, all who failed, you've been forgiven, all who dream, all who suffer, all who loved and lost another, all of the chained and all the free, all who follow, all who lead, to anyone who's been let down, all the lost you have been found, all who've been labeled right or wrong, everyone who hears this song. Come to the table. Come and join us sinners. Somehow we've been redeemed. And take your place.